has come.
So, unless you've been living under a rock, you've already heard about this serious allegation against MrBeast. From accusation related to Chris Tyson to the Lake Discord conversation, it's been a whirlwind. But let's pause for a moment. Instead of just pointing finger, let's ask, why would someone as successful as MrBeast will risk everything for more money and fame when he has so much to spare? Hi, I am The Accepted. For the past decade, I've devoted myself to studying spirituality and mysticism through Kabbalah teachings and spiritual guidance, realizing how much the world needs enlightenment and understanding of the phenomena occurring around us. I've decided to start posting weekly videos to shed some light on the most recent events. So today we're diving into the MrBeast controversy that's been shaking up the YouTube community. By now, I'm sure you're aware of the situation. MrBeast has not only been accused of serious allegations related to Chris Tyson and engaging with minors, but there's also this video.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit.
Have you ever faked a video?
No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, sure, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out, you can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20.
Let's return to our initial question of why. Before you go ahead and tell me things like, he's just a bird person, or that's what money does to people, we need to be a little more observant. No, comments like these becomes more and more common, with the most biggest YouTubers being time and time again accused in the most radical things. I believe psychological explanations alone don't fully address these behaviors. By adopting a spiritual approach, we can not only better understand these actions, but also potentially find a solution to this entire situation. Let me start with what this video is really about. I'm not here to justify MrBeast, or any of the YouTubers for that matter. They're 100% on the wrong here. There's no denying that, and there is no excuse for their behavior. What I do want to try and do in this video is to try and explain why no one really should be surprised, and what we as community can learn from this. Kabbalah teaches that there are two forces that shapes the entire universe. Giving, also known as influence, and taking, also known as receive. Influence, or the force of giving, is about the deep joy we experience when we help others. Have you ever felt the warm glow inside after helping someone in need? It makes you feel like the best person in the world because you've made a significant impact on someone else's life. It gives you a sense of purpose. This feeling is what we mean when we use the word joy, as no other feeling in the world comes close to this. Kabbalah term for it is delight, as this feeling enlightens your entire being and makes you holier. On the other hand, we have receive, which is essentially about taking. It might seem a bit negative at first, considering taking is often seen as a selfish act, but actually it's vital for survival. Look around you. Everything in nature takes. Animals need to eat, plants absorb sunlight, fire consumes oxygen, and even atoms, in order to exist, pull in electrons from one another. This isn't about being selfish, it's fundamentally about survival. We all need basic things to live, not just air, water, and food, but also love and sense of security. Without these, life just isn't sustainable. That's why receipt is sometimes called force of sustenance or livelihood. But the story doesn't end here. This force is also driven by desire, which pushes us to always want more. Not just the essential, but also luxuries like more money, more possessions, and more recognition. While this urge for more can drive us towards achievement and progress, it's important to remember that desire is never fully satisfied. This relentless pursuit can sometimes make us blur the lines between what we truly need and what we merely want. Managing this balance is crucial, otherwise life becomes just an endless chase for more. To conclude, giving and receiving are tightly connected, like two sides of the same coin. When we give, as it's though we are handing over a part of ourselves, we draw from our own resources to give to others. On the other hand, when we receive, we're essentially taking in what we need from others, giving to ourselves. As we discussed, the result of giving is fulfillment and joy, but it's receiving that gives us the essentials we need. Why am I telling you this? I want to explain why people didn't foresee these YouTubers' downfall. In today's media landscape, there are two types of content creators. Those who genuinely aim to help the world, and those who create fun content to draw attention to themselves. Interestingly, this aligns perfectly with the two forces we just discussed. The spiritual principles we have learned aren't just abstract ideas. They reflect the reality we see around us. On the one hand, there are YouTubers that genuinely want to help the world. They share their perspectives and offer solutions, aiming to motivate us to act. Whether it's a YouTuber teaching us how to lift weights correctly or one showing us how to study for a test. Their goal is to influence us to take action and improve our lives. On the other hand, some YouTubers focus entirely on providing fun, doing whatever it takes to draw attention to themselves and distract people from their own life. Of course, there's no 100%. All content creators want to get famous and earn money. As we said, we all need to receive. The question is, what do these YouTubers focus on? Are they trying to make the world a better place while earning in the process? Or are they providing fun, doing some good deeds along the way? You might ask, what's wrong with having some fun? Well, a little fun is necessary from time to time. Think about this. How often have you found yourself scrolling endlessly only to end up mad at yourself for wasting time instead of doing something beneficial? A little too often, right? Since desire has no end, you feel off balance. As we explained, it's the giving that delights you and gives you purpose. Fun is what distracts you from your purpose and goals. This is why you are so frustrated with yourself when you relax into it, and why you find yourself impatient with anyone who threatens to interrupt your fun. Think about this scenario and tell me if it sounds familiar. You're tired of the work or school, and all you want to do is crash on the couch and game a little bit, or scroll on Instagram thinking, just like an hour of randomness and I'll be good to go. Then after this hour goes by, your mom, wife, husband, kids, or friends ask you to stop in order to do something else, even though you know they're right. So annoying, isn't it? Why is this so annoying? You know they're right. It's because receiving is boundless. This crossroads, the two paths, the angel and devil on each shoulder, this is the essence of receiving versus influence within yourself. What does it have to do with MrBeast's case? These two types of YouTubers are exactly the problem with our own society and what we value. For example, MrBeast's giveaway videos can be irritating. Why do we feel that way? It's because we do not value someone giving someone else a present if he benefits from the present himself. That's not really a gift, not charity. This is why we are annoyed with videos like MrBeast subscribe now and get a gift.
For the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to your channel. It's a scam.
Because we see through these actions, this is clearly not giving. But no one ever questioned MrBeast's motive when he was just giving free things, right? Not only him, but there are also hundreds of channels of people filming themselves giving free money with no question asked, just for that 10 seconds of glory, hoping for something bigger to come out of it. It starts with giving $1 to 100 homeless people, but the amount of retention is so high that this guy's initial charity becomes a mere investment, as he receives so much behind the scenes. Yet everyone wants to believe that this guy is generous. But this is exactly why it blew up in our faces. We need to learn to focus not on the outcome, but on the intention behind it. Real grace, real charity is about the act itself, not about filming it. When you do charity work, you don't show it. You do God's work, right? That's what it means to give. When you are filming it, you have a secret agenda, even when you are not asking for something in return. We need to realize that our values have been pushed so much to their limits that even normal behaviors is now considered good. But that's the problem. When someone provides entertainment or fun, they will do it at all costs. The problem is not with them, it is with us. All these creators are actually doing is trying to answer our demand. You might say that's not true. We do value the things that you've said. But if so, why does this keep happening? There is a well-known saying, show me who your heroes are, and I'll tell you what you value. With everything that happens on YouTube lately, this saying is more relevant than ever. What happened to admire people of culture, literature, science, or religion, people who devoted their entire life not just to be good at what they do, but generally want to enlighten the world? Stop giving your respect to people who are not worthy of your admiration and have done nothing to earn it. Start following people that truly intrigue you, who help you build something, create something, or learn something, rather than people who are just good at wasting your time and keeping you stuck on the phone for another hour while your inner self screams for you to get out and do something with your life. Follow people who encourage you to do that, not people that feed your endless desire for this fun thing. I really hope that this video sheds some light on this matter. Instead of criticizing MrBeast, take this opportunity to self-criticize. Ask yourself, how can I keep myself from becoming someone like that? What do I need to learn? What do I need to acquire? Focus on the what is and let go of what was. When things like that happen, it's good time to look in a mirror and ask, am I better? Use the MrBeast case as a self-reflection on society and how we can become better. If you like the content of this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Tell me what you related to in this video, if you had any disagreements, or what would you like me to talk about next. Until next time, from your very own spiritual guide, stay enlightened.